Hello, hello. Yep, you can hear it. Oi. Mm. Hey, what's up, Adam? What's up? Oi. Late stream today, and I don't even see. Oh, Alyssa here today too, or solo stream. Solo stream. She was here, but she was gonna get on stream, but she wanted to do some nail stuff. Wait, there's a buzz in my audio. Oh, okay, I see. Is it better? I can see it on the thing, but I don't know why. I don't know why that is. No, it's still there. I see it. Yeah, I see the buzz, but weird. See. Let me restart this. See if that fixes it. Is it still there? Yeah, probably the same. It went away while it was off. Yeah. Yes, it's definitely that guy. It must be wireless kit, headphone volume, microphone. Is it better now? Let's see. Oh, noise cancellation. Moderate. Is it better? I think that probably fixed it, right? I removed it, yeah. Yeah, noise cancellation. Yeah, there you go. Where's Panda Files though? 终于看到直播了。Oh, awesome. Yeah. Panda Files must be busy today. Yeah. It's been a few days since 好几天前，上次直播好几天前了，好像。最近一直睡觉，觉有点没睡好。哦，觉有点没睡好，睡觉时间一会儿早一会儿晚。Oh, wait. Also smooth your voice a bit. Oh, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Let me play with it a little more. Let me play with it. Mm, a wireless kit. Volume. Volume. Computer. Monitor output. Scene cancellation. There's a bunch of like a um setup I can change on this, but I've never really played with it. I know there's like a pretty cool stuff I can try. Original. Um, yeah. So, oh man, lots of stuff happened this weekend, I think. Oh, that's right, because I haven't we haven't streamed since like last weekend, right? Last Friday or something. That's right. I went to like the dinner thing, and then I came back to the last stream. Smooth to your voice. Yeah. So this thing came with a bunch of settings on it that you can play with, but um, but usually it's like, oh, whenever you try something new, it breaks something. So usually, you know, you break something, you're like, no, let me just go back to the original settings. Oops. Oops. So yeah, I was working on the 3D model stuff, and there's a bunch of like new programs that has like not like Gork or ChatGPT type of AI, but just like even Photoshop has like AI features in it. Not like completely automated, but it's like AI assisted stuff. Hello, True Gray Lines. What's up? Oh, lots of new people on YouTube, but like AI assisted stuff that you can do like locally, not like on the cloud on their servers. Um, I looked it up. I'm like, oh, the 3D modeling. There's some, like AI assisted, like cleaning up some models, like basically make things a little quicker. And then I realized why the memory prices are so expensive. Because there's like these like new models, you have to use the latest card, not just the latest card, but the you have to have a card with like a really high uh VRAM, I guess, like video memory on it. And yeah, those things are super expensive. Holy shit. Thank you for following Broke. Bacula. Yeah, so I was looking at them like, oh wow, some of these tools are really cool. Uh this setup is ass, like fix wait, what? You mean the pose? Or is the sound? Something's wrong with the sound. Someone was complaining. Let me look at the video though. I think video looks fine on my end. Hmm. Why is Kick mad though? Why you mad though? Fix what? Hmm? Wait, Adam. So is the sound fixed? Because someone on Kick is like complaining about it. Wait, let me say something. Let me see. Let me listen to it myself. Noise canceling makes you muffled. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Is that better? Is it better now, sound wise? Let me listen to it myself. But I guess you need it for the buzz. Um, a bit better. Oh, okay. Because I tune it like way up. I don't even know why it's good morning. Hello, Pandafals. I was thinking like where were you? Let me listen to myself really quick. Do I have the sound on? Oh, hello, hello. Damn it, there's no sound. Hello. Hello. Yeah, for some reason I can't even hear myself on my computer. Weird. Oh wow. Hello, Lev. Hello, Duke666. What's up? Yeah. No, normally setup is like for two of us. And Alyssa was here, but she's like, I don't know. She's been all over the place recently, so she should be here tomorrow. Hello, Kimpachi. Can I see? What the? Please. But yeah, the memories, like any graphic card with memory is so expensive. Holy. And I just realized something. So technically, we have out of the streaming rig and our computers, we have eight, like eight, 16 gig memory cards. So there's two computers, each with four. So total of like two sets of 64 gig memory cards, which means that's like, I don't know, like $2,000 or something nowadays. It's crazy. It's crazy. Loud, yep. Hello, goddess. Can I lick? You want to lick where? It's 19 centimeters. 19 centimeters, like. Oh, 19 centimeters. So it's like a. Damn it. Damn it. It's like a. 19 centimeters is like a controller, right? Yeah, I like controllers. Yeah. You can. 19 centimeters controller, you can go like twist it. You can click on it. You can you can you can you can you can flick it, like flick like yeah, I do like it. It's very nice, very fun to play. And you can go like one like this, and then you can go like this. Twitch is like, what the hell? Yo, what the hell? Yeah, but when I was trying out, because there's like, it's not like a pure AI tools, but like things that has AI embedded into it. There's a bunch of I guess you would call them like plugins. You download the thing, you plug into like Blender or something, like existing tools, Photoshop and Blender, and it adds like more functionality to the existing tools. So some of it, I try to just give everything a try, and then I realized my computer, even though it was the card 3090, it's not slow by any means. It's barely running a lot of the newer tools nowadays, which is like pretty crazy. So I'm like, you know what? Let me look up. Let me just see what the new card is all about. And then I realized how freaking expensive they are. It's insane. It's just nuts.
Secret is now following.
I actually drove to you guys know place called Macro Center. And oh my god, you look so perfect. Thank you. Thank you, GD. Thank you, Exicard. Is that your name? I have a 4090 with 14900 CPU. I bought it for 2018 months ago. Cost 5K easily in a year. Oh, I know. Oh my god, the prices of things like so expensive. Someone keeps talking about 19 centimeters. Interesting. Very interesting. You know how big is, I shouldn't say that on Twitch. Yeah, oh yeah, it's big. Big, black, twisty, and clicky. And it's gonna destroy you. Big controller. Hey, come here. I have big controller for you. My big controller destroy you. You will lose. You will go down your knees and lose to my big controller. I slap your face with my big controller. No. YouTube be like, yo, what the? I didn't even know how many DDR4 we had, or like how many DDR5 we have. So apparently we do have 2 sets of DDR5s and 2 sets of DDR4s, and we can sell 1 set of DDR4. But still, that's a lot of money. Those DDR5s, oh my god, the price is like to the roof, to the moon. It's insane. 谢谢
Barista
花子的弯
underscore
弯。
D is now following.
花子的弯弯。Yeah, but 5090 though, that's a card that specifically the 32 gigabyte. The price on that one, oh my god. Your skin looks so smooth, Allison. Thank you. That's why I don't go out into the sun. Vampire skin. No, but also because I turned off some of the lights in the back. So it's like technically darker today, I think. I keep seeing these like noise dots from my camera. I don't know why. I think it's from the capture card or something, because I didn't have that before, but recently on the VODs I've noticed like these popping up like like noise dots. Let me see. It's probably less noticeable on the phone, but during live streaming it's like more noticeable, at least to me. Oh, now I can hear myself. Oh, actually on the cell phone you don't notice it at all. It's basically like a resolution thing. So yeah. So thank you. On the phone I do have super smooth skin. I mean, on the computer it's still smooth, but on the phone it's like even better. Hello, EFE. What's up? Wait, I gotta oh, straighten my legs a little bit. Yummy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I started looking into the newer cars now. My god. The price of everything just been going up. Cuz I thought it was the price sort of hit like a ceiling a while ago, but my god. Remember the 40 gen? They had the burning problems for the graphic card.
Reaping
I
0
guess
item is
they
now
fixed
following.
it. They must have. That's so everybody's like, oh my god, get the new card, get the new card. Yep. Oh, and apparently Bitcoin crashed today again. fairly big crash, right? We were talking about it earlier. Mm. Wait, the 50 series was kind of a scam. Wait, how so? Because it's like not enough improvements. I do know one thing. So the 5090, the 32 gig, I think specifically it's made for AI, I think. Specifically. Because
Chrome 51 is now
there
following.
are things that I installed. I've looked up, right? Like my card, the 3090. Even though when you play video games, the difference between 3090 and the 5090 is not as big. But some of the AI tools, like they would cut down the processing time by like at least half to almost a third. Like something that would take 5 minutes on my computer on the 5090, according to Reddit, is like a minute and a half, which is like a huge difference. So apparently they added some functionality for it, but clearly it wasn't made for video games. That's why I guess people don't notice a big difference. And plus, if people just want to play video games, just buy AMD, right? Because just like unless if you do AI, just buy AMD. Because I think for video games they're identical, but AMD is like way cheaper. Because for AI, AMD is like pretty dog shit. I just upgraded from 3060 to a 4070 Super. I'll be keeping this for a while. Wait. 30. Oh, so Kenpachi have a 3090 and you have a 3070. I see. Yeah, that guy, that's a 3090. I specifically got the 24 gigabyte model, the high VRAM model. But it's still not cutting it anymore. That's why VRAM is so expensive, because that's a bottleneck now. Like the cars themselves are plenty fast, and the AI actual learning models, they're sort of stuck now too, because the improvements have slowed down drastically. And what's basically, you get stuck on the VRAM nowadays, because the models have gotten larger and larger. I've noticed, because like image models used to be 5 GB, 6 GB, and the newer like the video stuff, if you want to generate videos, each model, the smaller ones are like 14, 15 gigabytes. Larger ones, like one single model is like 20 gigabytes. So yeah, that's a problem. DLSS and good day. Hello, good day, Gibbo. Hello, Trix owns my life. Drain you? How would I do that? How would I drain you? That's gonna kill you if I drain you. Don't. Oh no. Oh no, baby, you don't want that. Because if I drain you, you're gonna become a zombie. You're gonna become a mummy. You're gonna become beef jerky. You don't want that. Oh hell no. Guess he's talking about Findom. Oh baby. Oh, that's right. I was talking about the nowadays with like this whole like AI programming thing, it's easier and easier for like one single person to make a video game, right? So I was like, big studios, they can't do anything like adult oriented, because like a Visa, it's like shoving their credit card, big 19-inch credit cards down Steam throats, right? So large studios, they're like, oh no, no boobs, no booba, no thighs, like stockings. Oh hell no, just cover everything up, right? But like in indie developers, if it wasn't for like Twitter, it's like, oh hell no, like indie devs should be able to do more, I guess, like Gunner games. And just freaking just AI everything, right? Just make like a Gunner games as an indie dev, just like use AI for everything. Because AAA they can't make Gunner games without getting in trouble. Oh, that's right. I think there's a isn't there like a gacha game just got in trouble, got banned in Germany or something? Oh, that's right. I've been seeing. I think. Oh, brown dust. Yeah. Let me show you guys. Brown dust. Let's see. It's like a Gunner game, and I don't know why, but it's like I guess it's too much Gunner, too much Goon, and oh shit! As soon as I see this, oh no, I'm glad that didn't break anything. Thought I was gonna break something. No, forgot to turn on my screen share. Duplicado, duplicado. Let's go. Dreamy until. Hold on. Ah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's the. Wait, is this too much? I know who the artist is. Um, it's from the guy who made, I think Odin Sphere, right? Yeah, I recognize that art style, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is this too much? But I mean, okay, yeah, someone's gonna get in trouble for that for sure. At least on Twitter. Um, but that's just Odin Sphere, right? And Muramasa, I think, one of my like favorite games. But this character design is actually, I don't know, it's like just JRPG, right? Um, but apparently, with Visa jamming their big cards down everybody's throats, you can't do as much of this anymore. But man, so people are like, oh shit, let's get some 5090 cards and then generate some corn. Let's go. I dream me until my bones. Until bones what? Until bones crack. Yeah, it's gonna crack. It's gonna go, and you go, oh no, there goes my bones. My bones all gone, disappeared, nothing left. I'm boneless. Wait, you're an indie game dev? Oh really? What have you made before? Or like is there anything, like uh, videos or something? I'm curious. I want to see. Because I've been making like a 3D model for us, like me and like Alyssa. So because she has like a really bad acne sometimes when she doesn't eat well and sleep well, she gets like a really bad acne, um, which means she has to like air out her face time to time. Just can't do makeup. So I was like, oh, let me make some 3D models so we can be online more often, and trying out some tools nowadays. Oh, you haven't published a game on Steam yet? Oh, is it easier? Right? It's easier to publish on Steam, right? Oh, so the ones I guess you made before were like oh, what's the other big one? It's called like it's called like Ichi, Ichi.io, right? Weird name. More of the code side. I can't do 3D. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the part I'm trying to learn actually. Because that part is like, I guess, visual. It's because it's tied to VTuber stuff, and it's not that hard to publish on Steam. But I'm a bit of perfectionist. I cancel a lot of games. Oh no. Yeah, yeah. Usually programmers and artists too. Sometimes they're like, oh no, not good enough. Download. Let me send a notification on Discord. Discord. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let me notification. Waifu live. Hello, Mimao. Wait. Mima. Wait. Hello. Wait. Is that you, Mimaldo? Did you change your name? Mimaldo, you changed your name. But yeah, like I was testing out some tools right earlier, not earlier, but the during the weekend, and then it just clicked on me why the price of everything, like VRAM, SanDisk, like a Western Digital, like anything that has to do with, I guess, memory or like a saving. I assume like SSDs price have been going up too. So it just clicked on me. So there are a few like a video models that's actually really good that they make videos, not the ones you see online, but like fairly convincing ones. And then there are ones that basically make 3D models for you. When you test it, it's not that good. But when you see people with like so usually they make a few different models, right? They make models for like lower VRAM graphic cards, and then they make the the top end models. When you see the top end models, you're like, oh my god, this thing is crazy. Then you realize for a home computer, basically you have to have a 5090 for some of the functionality to even work. Because I tried it, I loaded it in. It literally just says like, oh, it's like I'm in low VRAM mode, and it's like cutting the process into like a few steps, and the end result is like very inconsistent because it has to like generate like you know one part at a time. And this is 3090, 24 gigabytes. This is like the top end until very recently. It's just like, my god, that's why the price has been going up like crazy, because it's like, like video games and graphic cards, they go in turns, right? So when there's a new card coming out, there will be lots of new games that most people can't play because everybody's still on the old card. So people would complain, it's like, oh, remember Cyberpunk, right? When that came out, 3090 was like the powerful card. So on 3090, that game ran perfectly fine. But people hated it because the game ran like dog shit on anything else. But once enough people have those cards, then nowadays people complain like, okay, every video game looks like Black Myth Wukong, right? It's like high fidelity. So when you look at a fancy game, you're like, oh, I prefer indie games because pixelated characters are actually stylish too. Because every other game runs like buttery smooth on people's hardware now, and I'm like, then I was thinking, like, why are prices still going up? Until I start looking into it myself, like trying, installing some stuff on like a, you know, literally on this guy right here, and then it starts bugging out. I'm like, oh shit! I realized, on Reddit they just say, yep, you got 3090. It's an old card. It doesn't work on 3090. I'm like, what do you mean it's an old card? My God. It's all gonna get more expensive. Yeah, that's a fear, right? You're like, oh, let me wait for the price to crash. And it doesn't. Because when they start actually, if like there's another crash, they start printing money again. Fuck. Like, oh my God. During COVID, before COVID, the prices were, there was no complaint. Besides, like, I think gasoline got expensive at one point, right? When gas first hit like a $4, I think. But ever since then, nobody complained about food cost until like COVID, right? And COVID was mostly because the money printing. But now things are expensive. Imagine if they actually start printing money now. It's like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? This is gonna be crazy. Hi, Cloudy. Hello, numbers. Sorry, I'm just replying to you now. There are no, I only have 12 gigabyte, but I don't do AI. It's okay for games. Yeah. So 16 gigabytes is like a bare minimum. You can run almost anything from the like generative AI side. I don't know about LLMs, but obviously because I I I do like I run like a local stuff. And I don't do like um you can rent stuff to just make a song for me. I don't use those. I use like AI assistants, like like a Photoshop. When you want to erase something, it just you still use it like a tool, but it's like a better tool than before. But it doesn't do the whole thing by itself, because usually those are, I don't think those are there yet. So if someone who doesn't know anything about music just say make a music for me, it's fairly easy to tell something's off, right? Um, Basically you still have to curate for it. But even those tools, some of those tools like doesn't run. Uh, this water cooled 3090. When I got it like 3 years ago, this was like, you know, basically cutting edge. Oh,
Eric705 is now
numbers.
following.
Thank you for following, Eric. There are no good games to play. Most good games are old. Oh no. Oh no, Mimato. Oh, I think a lot of indie games, sometimes you do run into like a good gem though. You're gorgeous, baby. Thank you, Eric. Imagine if Crisis continues, aka Taiwan thing. Um, that one I'm not 100% sure, but it almost feels like US wants it more so than, you know. I don't know, because I have a slight feeling that um there's almost an incentive for the US to just say, oh yeah, you did this thing, I'm gonna default on the debt I owe you. I don't know. To me, that's like the obvious outcome. It's like, oh yeah, well, guess what? Now I can legit just ban everything from you, and the money I owe you, not gonna pay it back anymore. Oh, you should try the Chinese FMV games. Let me see. Hello, and sorry, lots of people today. Cool. FMV. What's FMV game? Pre-recorded video. Oh, oh, oh! Those like storytelling games, right? Oh, click adventure type of games. Mega FMV. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's lots of Chinese ones and Korean ones too, I think. Because you got because I'm sure when it's sort of like a slow, I guess, season for actors or actresses, it's easy to hire a bunch of people that's like just waiting for uh more like a TV work or like a movie works, right? Yeah, come and make a video game with us. There's those times when Alien Arena or Raymond Rabbits were hella good. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then I can't help but feel the bar's been raised too. I've played um some really good indie games though. I was addicted to Death Must Die. That game was addictive. Um there was what's the other game? Like a let me look up the name. It's like a almost like turn-based ninja card game. Some of the indie games are super addictive. Ninjas, no, not this one. What was the game I played? Hello, Knife Fingers. Ninja Clan, no. Not Ninja Clan. Can't think of it. Damn it. Is it on my library? Let me look it up. But so long story short, I have played a few games. It's indie games. Um, yeah, Death Must Die. Yeah, that game was hella addictive. You look very nice. Thank you. Death Must Die almost feels like old school Diablo. Just very quick, very easy. You pick up and go, and each character does feel differently. Let's see. Let me see. Should be on my Steam. Oh, talking about graphic cards. There's so many scams. Like go on eBay, right? So many scams. You just click on them, and they're like, look, listen. Is this allowed? Looking at eBay? Yeah, this should be fine. Oh my god. Look at this. 5090, right? Do a quick search. There's no personal info, right? Yeah, there's no so look at all these. 0% positive, 0 reviews, just brand new accounts. Look at the account name, right? Look at the account name. Just there's non-stop. When you look up 5090 cards, there's like hundreds of these accounts that have similar names, no reviews, no nothing, not selling anything besides just one single card, and way cheaper than what you would normally get for these cards. 100% scam. Like, look at this. This is like insane. Look, and quite often it's like you would find if you do like a reverse image search, like these images, you can find who actually was selling this actual card. It was from like a legit account, but the same photo it would pop up on. Look at this. These are all scams. I'm telling you. Look at these. So this one's like, see, like that looks like a legit one, right? But if you look into it, you would actually be able to find those photos from a legit account that's already sold maybe like a month ago, right? So a bunch of other fake accounts would steal their photos and put shit up. Look at this. Like whatever, like if you look for anything else, nothing like this I've seen before. Just non-stop brand new accounts, never sold anything on the account, and only selling one thing, just those graphic cards. And I've found a few accounts that have that actually sold like 2 or 3, all negative. basically everybody just goes, oh, this is a scam account. Do not pay, right? So obviously they would abandon that account and scam people on other accounts. It's insane, this stuff. You got to reverse image search everything. Yeah. eBay, yeah. No. But see, I actually got the 3090 from eBay, which is like actually good. And I told you guys I still have their. It was from a couple. Let's just say they're artists of the not safe for work kind. That's very into fluffy things. The fluffy kind. And they're actually, so technically they do allow me to say their name, but I not 100% sure, but because they do have social media, okay? And they actually publish books as well. And some of the books would definitely get Twitter's panties in a bunch, for sure. Yeah. So that card has seen some dirty things. That card has seen some dirty things. But I mean, besides doing art, they're very bad at trying to water cool the card, because they when I open the card to put the water cooling shroud on it. Yeah. No, so they're very cool though. So when I look up their account, I wanted to make sure it's not a scam account. So on their account, they were selling a bunch of like art supplies, right? Things that I guess they no longer need, and there's like books. Some are children's books that's like like a cute animals, but at the same time, you look at their website. That's not the only thing they write. So I'm like, baby, on Twitter, there's gonna be, that's what some of these pitchfork brigades go after, right? Oh, Zen Trophy. Hello, Zen Trophy. I'm not gonna read it out loud, Zen Trophy. No, but you don't understand. It's like, it's definitely because they have published like children's books before, okay? They're artists, right? It's a couple. But then no, I mean pitchfork brigades, like get them. But then thank God that card is in Alice's caring hands right now. Yeah. So they tried something with it. So when I opened the card, put the water cooling shroud on it, on the back of the card, where you put on the thermal paste, right? You put white sticky liquid, you spread it all over the smooth surface, and then you smash the smooth surface against the hot the steaming processor. It makes a splash sound, like a whoosh, right? You put them together. So when I was doing that to my card, when I took the old one off, you can see like a fairly big. Oh, I think it might be sitting there. That might be it, or it might be sitting in one of those boxes. When I need to refill my drink, I could should be able to find it for you guys. But old shroud had a someone was using their power tools a little recklessly. But I'm glad I didn't need it, because I was going to replace it anyway. So buying used card on eBay, you got to know what you're doing. But at least it wasn't like this. What I just showed you guys, it's like nothing but scams. It's insane. Whoa, 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 whoa. Imagine if that fell off. and it's just like pepper. Imagine if that fell off and then it's just big old pepper underneath. I'm just putting my foot on fluffy pepper. Pepper just gone. Pepper is like, what's happened? Oi. No, seriously, the more I kick my foot into that, the more Pepper likes it. He used to hate this bed, just like refuse to use it. But as soon as I start using it as chair cushion, he starts to love it. Oh, hello, Dung Brewer. Sorry, I forgot to reply to you. I think on Discord, right? Yeah, because I was my sleep has been like messed up in the past 2 days. I remember seeing your like 10 p.m. or something, and then I was like, oh, cool. And then I just doze off on the couch, like right there. See the couch? I just doze off on the couch, like. This morning I wake up like 6 a.m. briefly. I'm like, huh? And then the news is like, oh my god, the U.S. is gonna start a war with Europe, and Bitcoin's crashing. I'm like, oh good, I don't have Bitcoin anyway. And then I went to sleep again. Yeah. Um. Oh, that's what us gray hairs do. Yeah, just doze off. No. For me, it's even worse because Pepper. Sometimes Pepper, he's like snoozing there, like like a little in his not like a loaf, but he's like a rolled up in a fluffy ball, right? And I'm like, oh, cute baby, right? And I put my head, just basically shove it into his little bed, and I immediately just fall asleep. I go, what is Pepper? My pet, yeah. It's a cat. It's a it's a fairly big cat, but it's like very friendly, fluffy little thing. And when he's when he's tired, you can just go up to him. Just you can do whatever. Just grab him, and you can put your face like put your head right up against him, and he starts making these like little funny noises, like purring and go, "Mm, mm." And he like wiggles around a little bit, gets comfortable, and then when you have a little cat sleeping in your face, it makes you tired too, makes you sleepy. So cute, yeah. But he's sleepy now, I think. That's why I don't see him. No problem. That's what you agree. Yeah, I've been testing out some tools, so basically, and we are just talking about graphic cards, and I always like pride myself of having like, yeah, I built that computer, water cooled 3090, good computer, and I learned the hard way. Some of the latest obviously has to do with AI stuff. Not even like a pure AI tool, just like AI assisted that needs like a decent graphic card. Some of it doesn't even run on this computer anymore. And just go, what? What do you mean? It doesn't. It's like almost. But the thing is, the program is open source, meaning it's not enterprise. It's not it's not made for Google and Amazon. It is made for like personal computers, but they're actually designed with newer cards in mind. Even top of the line like 3090 doesn't cut it. So Cortical Labs PC cost 25 grand. As alternative AI servers might be a good hope. Development cost less. Wait, Cortical Labs PC 25 grand. Holy shit. Jesus. Wait, what? Why does it look like that? Body in a box. Biological computer. What the? Coded deployable biological. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Like a brain? What? Water cool must be difficult to install. Can't imagine. So I think the first time I learned the hard way that the first time doing water cooling, that thing needs space. You can't have a small case because there's a bunch of YouTube channels that do like computer builds, right? Whenever you build a computer, they're gonna recommend a lot of channels to you, and a lot of those do these like a beautiful, like small, tiny computer case. Don't fall for it. It's a fucking scam. Like that shit doesn't make sense because those look nice. Those are, it's great for social media. You take a photo, it's like copper and wood or something, right? But it's like super impractical. And I learned the hard way. Like that's actually a larger case because I had Alyssa's computer was like the smaller case was my old computer. So not only did her computer case not fit the water cooling at all, but also this guy almost didn't fit. You see that's a pump right there. See the black thing? That's a water pump right there. It's sitting right in front of the motherboard. So this thing almost didn't fit. It's like the only open space is like underneath the card right there, like a little bit open space. Every other space is like, so the water cooling pump itself is stacked. It's like, almost stacked against the motherboard. So it's just, you need a like a larger case to fit. Hello. Oh, Kick is kicking off. Too tired. Zen Trophy, you're too tired. To do what? Yes, ESG. What? Kisses. Bog is full of liquid water. Just some parts. Oh, no. See, the water is in that thing. See the black box right there? There's pipes coming out of it. See the pipes, right? And then there's pipes going into the motherboard. So basically, water cooling is just, you need a reservoir right there and a pump. Usually those two are connected together. But these pumps and reservoirs, they take up space. So even the smaller ones are like this big. So they are smaller than a graphic card, but it's, you need volume. It's like it's chunky. Like graphic card is long, right? It's like a big card, but it's sort of thin. But that thing, it's just like a hefty box. You need to fit into the computer. And any like smaller cases have trouble. Like literally you don't have any physical space to put it. And some of those YouTubes I've noticed, they have to make their like custom brackets just to fit those, which is like a big no-no for normal people basically, because there's a high chance you're gonna drill something wrong, accidentally make a wrong hole somewhere, and and accidentally have liquid spraying all over the place because you poke into the wrong hole. Oh, happy birthday. Where tubes go, not the wrong hole. That's for sure. Oh, baby. As you can tell, I've slept really well today. Not the wrong hole, okay? Okay, let me bookmark it. Bookmark it. Wait, there you go. Sucks though, because I have a test tomorrow. Oh, what are you gonna do? You wanted to go to the club today? 悠闲的妈妈，我们再说进错洞，不要把管子放到奇怪的洞里面去。哎哎，oh, I can do the Alyssa thing too. Wait, oh no, gotta be careful because I'm like sitting sideways like this. I gotta be careful not to um get a cramp in my legs. No clubs, but I went out this weekend since it was long. Oh yeah, that's right, long weekend. Mama, liquid spring. It's gonna be me in maybe an hour. An hour? Oh my god. It's like a marathon. Jen Trophy is running a marathon over there on Kick. It's a bit hard to focus on what you're saying. If that's wait, really? Thank you. Um ooh, I gotta be really I gotta make sure to make the 3D model close to me then, because I don't want you guys to come back and be like, wait, who's this? 3D model, wait, just random person. No, no, no. You guys gotta be able to tell it's still me. Feet. Feet. Wait, wait. Feet. So I did lose a little bit of weight recently. You know, I can still, lose a little more, but it's waist, shrunk quite a bit actually. Because usually like a belly, like when I start losing weight, my belly immediately starts shrinking, which is a good thing. I fear it's always a marathon with me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, so anyways, I'm a little troubled when I actually looked into the graphic card market. The the price going up so crazy. It's like, yes, I we didn't make the computer back then at a good time, but man, did I do I wish that I went with an even better build, right? I wish I spent more money back then because technically you would we would end up saving money now because there's yeah. Oh, hello, Tommy boy. Is everything okay there? Minneapolis looks pretty chaotic. Oh, I know. It's ongoing. But hey, but US is gonna start World War III against Europe for Greenland. Man, like I was like everybody knows, like yes, it's for like shipping lanes, right? Greenland. And what's his? There's like fucking like Asmon be like, yeah, well, it's U.S. having Greenland is better than China or Russia having it. Therefore, it's like, dude, I can say, hey, your fucking sandwich is better, if U.S. has it over China, Russia. You can say that for like anything, just like, well, I like your shit. Yeah, that oil fields right there. It would be bad if Russia has it. So just give it to me. It's yeah, yeah. It's insanity. It's insanity. I don't know why, but Twitch is lagging for me. Wait, is it lagging for you? Wait, you know that you mean the actual platform, or is it just me? Because I'm looking at myself okay. You mean the no? Oh, you think it's you? Oh, okay. Kick works well. Oh, That means it's not me then. Yeah. It should might be just a website for you. That means you're very small on Kick. I remember you. You're tiny. You're very small. It's so small compared to mine. I can barely even see it. Oh, that's so cute. Huh? Kitty. It's a cute kitty. Another Greenland right there. Yeah, I love you so much. Hello, Yakuza FC. What's up? Yeah, but I mean, it could be resolved by the end of this week, I think, because they're over there in Davos. Davos. It's not like the Trump and I don't know, Prime Minister of Germany gonna have like a fist fight or something. So I think it could be resolved this week. There's I don't even know if it's high chance or low chance, but chances are it's just posturing before the Davos meeting. So during Davos, they probably would be able to talk about it. You know, set the new world order. Fist fight, yeah. Man, like I don't know. Sometimes it's like yeah, European countries before it's like yeah, America says you know, for freedom, democracy. It's like, yeah, freedom, democracy. US is like, okay, no, I want your shit for freedom and democracy. Europe is like, wait, what? What about a sword fight? Mm, mm. 19 centimeters sword fight? Mm. One thing about New World Orders, they all have a lifespan and that's it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, people make it sound like as if it's like, oh, this is like a secretive thing. It's like, I mean, gold dollar, petrodollar, right? Like that's what it is. It's just peace treaties, after World War One, after World War Two, you know, uh, the UK losing its like dominance since the age of the age of discovery, right? That's basically what it is. It's just it's not as secretive. It's like oh, these crazy like these they do rituals and they talk to aliens. They're like I'm like what? Just read a history book. God damn it. Just yeah. I mean because for me obviously I grew up with Chinese history. You if you're born in China, you go to history class, is a few thousand years, right? And they don't even teach you. They barely even touch like the mythical stuff, creation myth stuff. They're like, yeah, it's a myth, but what can be proven with archaeological stuff, and then goes on basically every dynasty, the rise and fall, and that's what it is. It's just back in those days that was world order, because people can't travel, from Asia to Europe. I mean, maybe once in their lifetime, but basically you have to give up everything to make that trip. So for the people back then, the world they know is basically the continent they live in or the country they live in. So whenever there's a empire rise and fall, that's what it is. It's just that is world order. I mean I can't feel but the whole Alex Jones and those people, it's like sometimes they make decent points, but still it doesn't change the fact that those shows are basically entertainment for the dumb people. That's what it is. It's like you're gonna make everything very, what's the word, salacious, right? Like Jerry Springer's, right? Gotta turn everything into it. There's a war coming. Oh, Oh, guess what? Behind the scenes, it's not what you think. There's sexy female French spies. And guess she's actually not a girl. Dun dun dun. Provocative? Yeah, provocative. That's a word. Even better. No. You're gonna go like uh even better. I'm into that shit. Can't wait for China world order. Even when China own the world, we all will be obligated to kiss Allison's feet. I'm ready to vote for the Communist Party. No, see that's the thing. When extremists, whether on the right, sometimes even on the left, when they do like because you listen to Ask Mongol like 2 minutes, he's gonna be like it's women's fault, it's China's fault, it's Russia's fault, it's it's just whatever happens, um no, the Epstein, they were pushing like a narrative that, okay, guess what, why are they not releasing it? Because either China or Russia is in on it. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, you can't just be like anything. It's like, what the fuck, anything that goes wrong, it's like, anyone that you need to protect does something bad, you just go, guess what, must be Russia, has to be. I'm like, dude, what the fuck. But Huangdi, Yellow Emperor, your George Washington, greetings and beyond, the mothership. I hope I don't have to deal with that trans spies because I would lose. Oh no. It's like, oh no. I know you're a spy. I will not fall for it. And she whips out her 19 inches secret weapon. And you get on your knees. You're like, okay. And she says, no, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. And you say, please, I don't want to die now. Not anymore. Like, yes, kill me. And she whips out her 19-inch tool and goes, Mr. Bond, I will kill you with this. And then Mr. Bond says, please, spare me. Now I don't want to die. Hi, Mummy. Hello, Amir. 19 inches. I would see that. There you go. No, seriously. Nowadays, I've been testing some things out, right? I'm like, it's actually not as hard. It's easier and easier to be able to make like a, even like a shitty game just by yourself. Because before you need to know everything and do everything by hand, right? But nowadays lots of things are automated. I one day when there's like lots of free time, I might actually give it a try. Just make a I don't know, some sort of game. I don't know the core gameplay yet, but the story is gonna be like basically a campy corn story. But it's like Elden Ring and like a isekai, but it's set in corny corn world. But everybody in the world takes it very seriously. What is your color polish in your feet? It doesn't have any polish on it. No. Amir, he's gonna leave. He's like, oh no. No pedicures? I leave. Alison has some good points, but I am too distracted by feet. It's Russian female who defend fetos. No. Because I should be able to find the YouTube video. So basically, I'm sure it's so quite often when there's a big talking point, usually from top down, if you listen to a few channels that's all belong to the same organization, quite often they start pushing the same talking points around the same time, meaning everybody got the memo together. And the Epstein thing, I think earlier, no, middle of last year, right? I think around during the fall, April-ish, that's the thing they were trying to push for. They're like, oh, they're not releasing it because, like China, Russia is behind it. I'm like, listen, you think fucking Russia had like Epstein thing? They wouldn't use that to just steamroll like Ukraine. You think China has it? They like, listen, if they have that, you think they would rather invade and get stuck in like a like a long war than using that to blackmail you motherfuckers? Like it doesn't, like, man. But then I understand. So a lot of the people that say these talking points, they're not dumb, but they know their listeners are really dumb. So hey, hey, if I'm in their shoes, millions of dollars on the line, who knows? Maybe you would say, they just say, okay, read this thing. You go, this is really dumb. And they say, $2 million. Say, or, either say or you go to jail. It's like, yeah, who knows? In that situation, maybe a lot of people would do the same thing as well. So, and you think it's dumb, but guess what? People who listen to you, they believe in it. So, I would do anything to stay alive. Anything. I can help you with that, Alice. Yeah, no. See, Mr. Bond was not afraid to die until the female spy took out her 19-inch weapons, special Russian weapon. And then Mr. Bond suddenly does not want to die anymore because he's into it. Teacher has me cooning intensely. Must be the Russians. Yes, must be the Russians. Oh my God, destroying American male. I was talking about the game. Sure thing, yeah. But man, I don't know. Sometimes when a channel that you followed like a long time ago, you realize they actually sold out at some point, become like a talking talking head that's under, obviously just doesn't really have their own opinions anymore. Basically just follows whatever the party line is. The party, it's like, oh, you read this shit and don't say nothing bad about this. And it's like a little disappointed, but at the same time you sort of, it's like, yeah, you did well. You actually sold out. It's like, basically it's like a musicians, right? When like a garage bands, it's like, oh, let's get the band back together. Then they realize the lead singer has actually made it, and they go, man, you've sold out. You just sing these soulless corporate music that, okay, maybe lots of people like, but the people that they don't understand music, they like it. But people like us, oh no, we know you've sold out. But at the same time, it's like, yes, in movies that's what they do, but in real life, it's like, yeah, you did well. Like, hey, you sold out. You did well. There you go. It's you can retire early now. Pretty much dissipative systems explain all the things and any reason. Will AI take all the jobs? I'm scared. But think about it, right? AI, not just AI waifu, but AI harem, 12 AI waifus at the same time. Think about it. Think about it. See, the Vendo, the AI VTuber, I always wonder, right? She's just there, talking to everybody. Why not 2 at the same time? Why not 3 at the same time? Why not 5 at the same time? Yeah? Think about it. You gotta have this standard, there's Asian one, right? Well, basically you just go Sailor Moon, okay? Just, you gotta like a rainbow, you gotta DEI, you gotta DEI that shit, okay? There's gonna like a big tata, like muscle mommy, you know? It's like She-Hulk, okay? Amazoni, okay? Big tata Latina, okay? All right? There you go. There's gonna be a what's that fashion? The Japanese fashion. They go like a really tan skin, but it's actually a black girl. There you go. You DEI that shit. You got an Asian one, obviously black hair, pale skin. There you go. It's like contrasty. Okay. You got a blonde. Okay. It's like, oh my god, mean girl, right? Garu, yeah, Garu, but actually a black girl. Just do like Garu, just like skirts, like red up, red up in there. Okay. This is too long. Okay. Just red up in there. It's just barely touching the Twitch TOS. Okay. Just like thighs, just like just go all the way down, to and then blonde and brunette, obviously. Okay, a brunette, like you can tell what it's like. Is she Native American? Is she Indian? You don't know, because it's like the what was that Power Ranger? I guess the usually the Green Ranger, right? That's a Green Ranger, right? It's like a no. Green Ranger usually is the black guy, I think, right? Yellow. No. You guys know. I've seen the skit, right? The Power Rangers, like the yellow ones, like the Asian one. Asian's like, wait a second, what's going on here? The red one's like Native American. No. But actually, the red one usually is the main character. Then so basically that, except it's AI and waifus. Think about it for a second. No, but then Nvidia, Jensen Huang with his like leather jacket is gonna come out, be like, yo, you want your waifus? You guys saw Blade Runner, right? The 2049 Blade Runner, the hollow projections. Listen, we're really close to some like technological breakthroughs, right? So you guys know the AI VTuber that's on Twitch. It's like decent, right? So basically, it's like LLM running with a it's like Gork. So it's like a large language model running with a VTuber front. It controls the actual VTuber movements. All you gotta do is, so I think that VTuber is 2D. So 3D VTubers is not that far away. So basically, it's like a 3D is a video game character. Think like Elden Ring, but you just rig it not to the in-game physics. You rig it to the LLM models. You let the LLM control the character to move. So when she talks, you sync the lips, right? Kizuna Eye plus hologram, yeah. So all you need is a 3D VTuber model. Somehow figure out the hologram, which is like doable nowadays because they have those like tiny version. You just gotta make it larger. Neurosama, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So basically a 3D Neurosama and make it hologram, okay? But obviously make it like a custom, not safe for work version of Neurosama. I'm afraid that you need, oh shit, Zen Trophy, he needs permission. No. Listen to my story first. 3D VTuber model with good Jiggle physics, yeah. That's why Gork is like, I don't know. That model to me is like something about it is just, I don't know, the maybe the art style, something about it's like, yeah, it's all right, but um Alison, you could be AI. We even know. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm drinking now, to pretend I am human. But think about it, right? So all we're missing, we have the LLMs. So Neurosama is 2D model, so we need a 3D model for her, which is not that hard because there's a lot of like people do like a custom rigging now, right, with the 3D characters. Now obviously the characters themselves are easy to make because all you need is like a game artist to make a model, right? The only link, the only thing we're missing is hologram. Like in Blade Runner, if you guys saw it, there's a part where he's like projecting the AI girlfriend, but like a life sized. That's the only thing we're missing. All we need is that, and then what we get is basically you just need a powerful computer, dedicated computer, to have like a like actual, because when people say AI companions, before it was what's it called, the Tamagotchis, whatever the thing is, like a the pet. You know what? Let me show it on my computer. Since I'm on my computer, is it Tamagotchi? For for those of you that don't, yeah, Tamagotchis. Tamagotchi. Yeah. See these guys? This is from, an an age before smartphones. So you need so those are like sort of like a digital pets or digital companions. So all we need, all I'm saying is we have the technology. We can rebuild this. We can build this. Okay. 2049. Hologram. No, not the billboard. Um oh, YouTube. Oh, yeah. So it's this one. Can you guys hear it? I don't think you guys can hear it. Open sound settings to I don't even know. Anyways, close enough. So sorry, you guys can't hear this because I can see the thing, it's not on there. So the girl, she's a hologram, and on the seating, there's two rails. See, like, see, yeah, that's a one. So basically, it's a projector that's linked to the seating. So she obviously she can't leave the home, but she can move wherever that rail can lead to. Oh, no, but okay, this part is sci-fi. So for some reason, there's a thing that can project her anywhere, but that's sci-fi. Like it doesn't physics doesn't make sense, right? She's still a projection. But before, I'm saying we're not that far from the first part where there's like a projector on top of us. Because if you look it up, I think Sony has it. So so we do have projectors that's not I don't know what it's called. Projectors used to be, you have to project something that's far away from the projector, but nowadays we have like the really sharp angle ones. You just basically put it right up against the wall. It can project like a whole thing right up onto the wall. So all I'm saying is that's the only thing we need. need to make a life-size AI companion, right? So you just need a dedicated computer, an LLM model, not safe for work, oriented to be specific, a 3D model. It cannot be 2D because 2D is like it's projected onto a wall. It doesn't make sense. So 3D, and then all we need is that projector. Okay. So now, once you have that, what's stopping you from multiple of them at home? Robots that can do housework? Sure, okay. They work like they just poop their pants, right? But an AI waifu that's life-sized, they can talk to you, they follow you around the house. And you can just be like, hey, maid outfit. Boom, maid outfit. Okay. JK outfit. Boom, JK outfit. Okay. 9-inch tools. 9-inch tools. Okay. 19 centimeter tools. 19 centimeter tools. Think about it. Hello, Skyana. Long time no see. A decent hologram tag, just none without screen involved. No, I mean hologram. Oh, that's right. Oh, because it's volumetric, right? It needs like something to project it onto. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult because to do it life size, that's gonna be super expensive. Because whatever, I don't know what's in there. So whatever's in there, it's gonna be. Yeah, and also you can touch. You can interact. It's like almost like a zoo. You can only see on the inside of the glass. Hold on, dedicated to go. It's not differ much from agent robot, just with control under model or projector hologram. Oh, let me read some comments really quick. I'm gonna say something blows your mind. It's not different much from agent robot. There's another way to do it. There's another way to do it. Waifu on rails. Yeah. What about real size toy with AI in it? See, I think we're much further away from because robotics, like the premise, whatever the thing is, those are going to be expensive, and they need because joints. Think about it, like a moving joints. It's not like none of the robots can do like this. Okay, yes, they do. They go like this, and they go like okay, like I am drinking a beer. It I don't think it doesn't seem like we're that close to it yet. But AI like like talking AI pretending to be a different character, right? And 2D model, 3D model, look at like video games, Unreal Engine 5, those are all there. So the only interface we're lacking is how to basically get it take it out of the computer screen into real life. To me, there's the easiest two ways are one is projection, 3D hologram. Second is AR basically. Whatever it's called. The wait, not AR, no, not VR, but the I think it's called AR, right? The one that's not VR, that's not completely virtual, but the overlay, like the VR overlay onto AR is right, yeah. What about real size? Wait, let me see. Hey yo, pretty humans. Hello, eating unicorn. Welcome back. We're talking about AI waifus. Please don't eat for unicorns. Oh no. Yes, augmented reality. Yeah, that's exactly right. See, I do have the oh when the camera was like over there, in the background you could see I did get the old Facebook one, the VR thing. Motion sickness, non-stop motion sickness. We tried to play it, doesn't work. The only thing that works was VR chat because you're sitting in the world and you're not really doing much. You're just talking to people, right? Which is fine. It's like it's neat, right? And obviously people immediately start doing adult stuff. And that's why, isn't VR chat like banned on Twitch, I think? Something about like I think like I'm fairly sure like public servers on Twitch. Let me look it up actually. Because last time I checked. Because she was talking about it. I was like, oh, when it's just one of us, sometimes it's when there's no conversation happening, it's it's harder to stream because there's nothing we're talking about. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. What if we go to like a VR chat room and other people can join? But then I think Twitch TOS specifically says TOS VR chat. Let me look it up. Community. These guys terms of service. Twitch, please. I'm blind. Fuck. Twitch. God damn Twitch. Can you please do a dark version? Oh. I'm blind. Oh. Oh. To VR. Trust me, this is like way brighter than you think. Yeah, I can't do it. My God, oh jeez. It's really bright because the camera auto adjusts lighting. Um, it's like it turned down the light and it was still bright. It was like Jesus. Vita Poppins VR chat apology might be my favorite. Soda Poppin VR chat apology. What? No, but I'm fairly sure the Twitch video for ban. Twitch ban. It's not a permaban, right? Soda Poppin. Wait, I'm confused. So it's a V. No context as usual is quarantine. Sorry, Soda Poppin. Wait. I haven't followed this. TCH. Soda Poppin. Yeah, he's still on Twitch. So it's not a he's literally streaming right now, actually. World of Warcraft. Warsong Gulch. I remember this. Oh, he's in OTK. I didn't even know. Yeah, he's doing Warsong Gulch. I remember this. Good old WSG. Banned from Twitch. July, geez, 2020. That was a long time ago. So it was a AI thing he did. But listen, anyways. So VR was the big thing a few years back, right? Like a Meta. If you guys remember the early days of the internet, it was weird stuff, like memes. It was like some scary stuff, like a liminal space stuff, except you weren't sure if it's actually real or not. The Red Room stuff, pretending, and the summer actually turned out to be real, and people go, holy, wait, what? Like a meme, basically 4chan like trolling people, right? Like a Rick Roll stuff. And lots and lots and lots of corn. Right? And it wasn't just corn, but like a BitTorrent corn. So I still see it sometimes whenever under like I think YouTube sometimes they're like, oh no, remember I think on Reddit people are like, oh, she does science, that's the because you can't say corn. She says, oh, she does science, and people go, oh, give me the code. When it's code for it's like a usually JAV, right? JAV code. It's like a 8-digit, whatever, 10-digit number. You look it up, you're like, oh, okay. You see some scientific stuff. There are dynamic holograms. Didn't they have that thing a while ago where you were in the airport and the screen only showed your own flight details and showed everyone else their separate ones? Yeah. See, no, that's exactly right. They kept on pushing the fucking VR thing. And I'm here just, because we got it like, I think the second gen, either the first gen or the second gen, right? So like, was like the first like cheap model. Still it was like $300, right? But it was the first affordable one, right? Immediately we just got it. It was like, oh, let me try it out. And it wasn't good because anything that involves movement, because your eyes aren't seeing your actual environment, your brain doesn't sync with what you see. And for some reason, like at least Facebook, the fucking scientists at Facebook couldn't figure it out. They keep saying, oh, they're trying to fix the problem of motion sickness. I'm like, you can't fix it, dumbass, because you get motion sickness when your eyes and your body don't sync. What you see and what your body feel doesn't sync. That's when you get motion sickness, right? That's why, like on the boat, when the boat like goes like this, so your eyes get confused. Your eyes are like, oh, I'm, I'm seeing the land, right? You're looking like, oh, there's like a lighthouse, stays there, but your body is like, it's like going like this. So your body gets confused. Something's not right, right? Dude, no, you can fix that. Your eyes perceive everything as upside down. No. In VR, I'm telling you can't. In VR, if you play a racing game, in the game, you're moving very fast forward. The only way to fix it is either put that into a screen and makes your eyes think you're not actually moving, or make your body actually move forward. Like, so look up like what causes motion sickness. Like Alyssa, she does like when she uses her phone in the car, she gets motion sickness because she's looking at her phone and her eyes, it's like, oh, I'm staying still, but the car is moving forward, back, right? So she gets motion sickness. But if she doesn't look at the phone, she doesn't look down, she looks up at what's outside, her eyes perceives the same as her body. It's like, oh, now the car's moving, now the car's slowing down, something's up ahead, the car's braking. But if she's not looking at it, she's staring at the phone, her body and her eyes are desynced. That's when you get motion sickness. Adaptation takes a lot of time and it's unpleasant, especially when it's related to feeling of balance. So that's the thing. That's why I think if they were pushing AR, it would have been much easier. It would have been like a much bigger like success, because VR basically failed, right? The whole meta thing, like even Facebook sort of gave up on it. I think that's part of it. And also another part of it is the lack of waifus. The internet happened sort of, it was there. People try to make money off of it, like a .com. It was a bubble, right? But people naturally start using it because it's like, video games, lots and lots of corn, right? Before there's like a dead internet theory. Before they're like, oh, like 90% or something, 80% of the internet are corn. And guess what? They start to change it. They start to ban all the corn. And then people are like, oh, the internet is all dead. It's like fake traffic. I'm like, yes, because you killed it, mother. Like, okay, before it's too much corn. We need to get rid of corn. Okay, now we start getting rid of corn. And oh, guess what? internet is like 80% fake traffic. Internet's dead. It's like, yes, you killed it. Don't don't try to get rid of corn. Just pretend it's not there. Okay. Do your like Microsoft Office, Excel, do your like business stuff, right? Good. And just leave the corn stuff alone. Just segregate it into a corner, but people can still find it and it's still there. So whenever I think people try to regulate something before the thing takes off, it will not take off. You guys know the early days of Twitch, right? And even early days of YouTube. It was a Wild West. YouTube wasn't as bad, but early days of Twitch was pretty bad. Like, people make fun of Kick now. Twitch used to be worse than Kick, right? It wasn't until, I don't know which year, like, wasn't it 16, 17 or something? They actually banned, you can't play like copyrighted things on Twitch. Because you would be able to see people that play, no, even Justin TV, because I remember Justin TV, literally like the top channels were like, people just play like no, the only thing is I think ESPN, they did crack down on it, but you can play like people actually watch. No, wasn't that a big thing? People watch TV on here. Like they would just play like a legit TV, and then they're like, oh, I'm reacting to it. And then I think on YouTube too, eventually they start cracking down on it, right?
Docs Holiday is now following.
See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you for following, Doxy. So, Docs Holiday. So, me waiting for agonizing for the go ahead Zen trophy. You've done good. But what I'm saying is the VR, I'll show my photo. So Docs Holiday. So I think the a lot of these new things fail to take off is because they start out as like a corporate. It's not that it's like hips. I'm a hipster because anything corporate is like, oh my god. So of course it's lifeless. It's not artsy enough. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if it starts out as like a has a big corporation behind it, so the idea is basically immediately start making money off of it, right? So from step one, they get lawyers in on it, be like, okay, what's not kosher? Okay, what's not kosher for this? Like anything that's slightly not safe for work, the no words, right? The adpocalypse. Remember, adpocalypse was PewDiePie saying the N word. Remember? You guys remember? This was adpocalypse on YouTube was 2018, 2017, right? PewDiePie, he was like basically the Moist back then, right? He was like, there was no, was there Moist? But Moist wasn't that popular back then, right? PewDiePie was like Mr. Beast back then, right? I remember before it's like Ray William Johnson, right? RWJ, then PewDiePie, then was it like a Logan Paul or something for a while? And then Mr. Beast was like he was much more recent. Mr. Beast, was he even there before COVID? I'm not sure, right? But before the PewDiePie got in trouble because he was literally saying N-word on YouTube. And YouTube didn't do anything about it for the longest time. Not until someone complained, because he said the word when there's the... Oh, no, it wasn't that. He has like swastika, I think, on screen or something, but also he was saying N-word, right? And he had ads, like Coca-Cola ad, literally like right next, they had those ads right next to your video. So people took screenshots some lawyers, right? And they took to like McDonald's and like, Coca-Cola. No, this was 27. Oh, you're right. It could be 2016. I think it was 2016, either 16 or 17. I think before 2015, the ad revenue wasn't that good. And between 15 and 16, that's when YouTubers really start to make money, right? And then I think it was towards the end of 2017. That's just me. I could be wrong though. That's when Adpocalypse happened, which was triggered by PewDiePie, right? So all I'm saying is YouTube used to be the Wild West, but it was really popular. So even when it started to clean up a lot of its acts, nobody else has the power to take over YouTube. Same with Reddit. There were, which used to be even worse, because there are lots and lots of subreddits. Some are definitely, even by old internet standards, are definitely not kosher. Okay, like some are really pushing the boundaries. Let's just say subreddits. So Reddit, once it became large, like a big website, it starts to and it doesn't just do crackdown like Tumblr did. Like, okay, corn ban, like automated ban, right? Any accounts ban. You need to delete everything, right, by this date. Reddit doesn't do that. So when enough people complain about, oh, PewDiePie versus T-Series, yeah, I remember those. Yeah, that's right. Your toes look cute. Yes, then Trophy, go ahead. So my point is, Twitch, before it was Wild West, and it sort of knows it was Wild West and didn't really do much until it needs to start making money, start to monetize itself, right? YouTube, same thing. It was like a lot of stuff that people definitely, by today's standards, like, is it like, how can you even do that? That's like too much, right? But it was very lenient because it wants to become larger. It wants to get big first before you start doing, weird stuff. You understand? You can't just start poking at it with a stick before it gets large, because then it's too much. You're gonna too much shock. When it's not large enough, it's too sensitive. Do you understand? You need it to get it large enough so it can withstand the shock. Then you can, and only then you can go to town. It feels like bee lasagna was cooked yesterday. Wait, what? Bee lasagna. I don't know what that is though. But and the VR thing. So I got the Facebook one. Immediately, once you start using it, immediately you have to sign in to Facebook, which is a big problem. Listen, like even my Windows, you can just buy it online, right? Like those like a bulk Windows like Windows activation codes, right? And it keeps asking you to log in, but you don't have to. You're like, no, I will not. Ask me later, right? I just keep clicking ask me later. Leave me alone, right? But VR, no. And the stuff you can load onto it, it's like, because they try to do the Apple App Store thing. It's very controlled, meaning it's like it's carefully curated. You can't just make your own shit and put it on there, right? Unlike a normal computer. If I don't like something, imagine Windows. They say you're only allowed to use Chrome. You're only allowed to use Chrome. That's the day Linux might actually take over. That sucks. Yeah, exactly. We're so old. Bell Dolphin is like dinosaur. Wait, how old is Bell Dolphin now? Bell Dolphin. Oh my god, Zentropy. No, don't do it, Zentropy. But I think she sort of left like a long time ago, didn't she? I think she quit like when she was I remember she went on like a talk show and stuff. But that's like at the end, right? When they actually go on talk shows. Um Hello, Allison. Hello, Red Balloon. But what I'm saying is all these companies they knew at the beginning, you can't just be a prude, right? That's word prude. From the beginning, be like, okay, on our platform, only legit business allowed. That platform will never take off. It's just like any platform is, at the beginning, people are gonna talk shit about each other. People are gonna meme. People are gonna troll. People are gonna have, like a adult stuff, obviously. And as long as, um, what's that? Roblox. That's a bad example, obviously. That's pushing too far, right? Like, Roblox. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole drama with Roblox. I think that would be the boundary. Like those stuff on Roblox happening, no good. Okay, life is Roblox, yeah. But as long as like actually people are breaking the law, don't try to regulate things. If it breaks the law, okay, you draw a line, say, okay, this is no good, right? But like a VR and AR, the Facebook, you just start out up by saying, okay, this is regulated. You're not allowed to do this. You are not allowed to do that. You're gonna just kill the thing, right? And imagine Discord. If Discord knows when there's like adult stuff on your server, because if you want to monetize your server, apparently you can now. If you want to monetize your server, they know if your server has like adult content or not, because they do like run like AI stuff on it. Even OnlyFriends. Listen, like we get like a verification request all the time because they're like, oh, who is this person? Who is this person? Because it's like really messed up because they didn't know how to make like couples account before. So like only my ID was on there, so they know who I am. But um, yeah, 39-year-old being identified as entertained. Yeah, yeah. So it keeps asking like, okay, who is this? I said Alyssa, and literally her ID was on there. But apparently there's like if you exceed certain number, if a second person shows up more than certain number, there's like a separate thing you need to fill out. But the AI couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't talk to a real person. It's like it's insane, like these platforms. So I don't know if Facebook eventually gonna push for it again, but we're missing the hologram, right? We're missing the AR. Okay, think about it. The AR glasses, not the VR glasses, AR glasses. The AR glasses that we can still see our room here, right? Except it's got projected a waifu, like AI 3D character, but realistic. Okay, waifu onto your AR glasses. So you don't even need what I just showed you, the from Blade Runner. All you need is to have that one. Yes, like those glasses are kind of heavy at the moment. So yes, like we need some improvements to make them smaller and make the battery last a little longer, right? So we still have ways to go yet. But once we get there, because now we have the AI to actually run automatically a character that talks to you. in the graphics, basic video game graphics. It's, you know, it gets as realistic as you can get nowadays, right? Suddenly, you just get a set of AR glasses, and all you need is, if you want to run it locally, you just need one computer per waifu. I don't know, maybe, you know, NVIDIA, if they pull some all-nighters, maybe one computer can run 2 waifus in the future. Okay? If you get the top of the line card, it's 2 waifus per computer. If you have the shittier card, it's only 1 waifu per computer. And if you run the really, really slow card, the waifu moves in slow motion. She's like a little turtle, like turtle mode, but that's okay too. That's fine. You know, it's just, she's just gonna chill, okay? Hello, Sir Rao de Los Santos. Why are you speaking Korean? Your name sounds Spanish. Oh, then Trophy, you become a beef jerky. He's dried. Or schizophrenia. Oh no, you're right. We don't need none of this. Just smack yourself in the head with a hard object a few times, and then you'll see your waifu floating in front of your eyes. What if I want to stay single? No, I'm talking VR waifus, not about being single or not. This has nothing to do with it. But I mean, to be honest though, if we are actually, because I can think of like lots of applications for AR to work, but like, I mean, imagine, right? Oh, thank you for subbing, Sunfire. Thank you. So imagine, say cosplay, right? At the beginning, it was, it's for fun, yeah, but there's a lot of like Gunnar materials, right? Thank you, goddess. You're welcome, Mutt. I know who you're Zen, right? Finally gonna see Hatsune Miku in real life. Which one? The Brazil one, right? The Brazil Hatsune Miku. What's that one called? Brazilian Miku? Miku. Oh, baby. Yeah, oh, baby. There you go. Oh, baby. You're talking about this one, huh? I see. I see. No, I don't want no cosplay. Just, please. Please. Just the, yeah. Damn it. Anyways, that's what you're into, huh? I see. The Chinese, wait, there's a Chinese one? Oh. This one looks like it's just an outfit though, I think. Oh, the hair is different. Oh, okay. Wait. Are you comfortable sitting like that? Just a question. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I mean, when I get off the stream, I would realize, oh no, it's actually uncomfortable. But as long as I don't move, this feels good. Thank me after I gifted it up. Thank you, Mutt. Thank you, Mutt. Oh, wait. That was gifted. Oh, thank you, Mutt. Sorry, I didn't see. I thought it was like a thank you for gifting. Thank you. For thanking me after giving this stuff. No clue. Are you come to send a contact? I was talking about. I know. Of course, I know. back would hurt. AVR markets for PR, making 2D 3D of digital map that link to coordinates. Pokemon Go AVR. Of course,
Video
goddess.
been fucking round is now following.
To me, right? Usually these things, at least from from what I remember, the internet, right, at the beginning, you just put a core on it. Okay. AR, okay, characters. Don't like, I mean, find a way to monetize it, obviously, because corporates, they need to make money, right? But don't just go like, yeah, like, you guys saw the Meta stuff by like a Zuckerberg. He's like, okay, hi, I can talk to my coworkers like I see where in real life, and his character pops out, looks like a video game from early 2000s, right? Goes, hi, I am using Zoom, but unlike the old Zoom, we can walk in a 3D place. You just look at it for a second and be like, are you fucking serious? Like, are you sure this is how you want to sell this shit, right? By the way, I'm new, so I apologize if I'm being past. No, it's okay. We're talking about like a tech. My point is, so a lot of these tech companies, they've made too much money. They've gotten so big that they're too afraid. They forgot how they got there, okay? They forgot how YouTube got there. They forgot how Twitch got there. They forgot how Tumblr killed itself. They forgot how OnlyFriends, from like a nothing, like a nobody, became, multi-billion-dollar business basically overnight. Not overnight, within like a year, right? We're talking about science. Yes. I'm not joking. Because before, for how long people have been saying, before people were saying internet is dead, like a dead internet theory. Before that, it was corn internet theory. Internet is mostly corn, right? And then we just went from that to internet's dead. It's all fake stuff. What changed? Because you got rid of the corn, and then now you're saying half the internet is dead. Yes, because you killed it, right? And man, just I mean, there are things that people gravitate towards. Think about it, like things that websites that take off very, very quickly, they always hit on one thing and one thing only: dopamine, right? TikTok, so it's attention, it's bright lights, it's loud sounds, is next, what's next, the excitement of where's my next dopamine hit. Okay. Video games, obviously, but say like specifically Steam. Here's a place where you can get the same video games for a little bit of money, but now you no longer have to either pay for full price or download something that potentially has a virus in it, right? So Steam takes off, right? Again, dopamine hit, video games. These gambling apps, stakes.com, the what's the one, the one that bets on everything, is someone gonna fart at Donald Trump's like press conference today, right? It's how many times is someone gonna cough during like a phone conference, right? What's that website called? Not Stake, but the damn it, I can't think of the name, but anyways, so that's gambling. Same thing, like a dopamine hit, right? Same thing, because people gambling, they're like, okay, I'm gonna win a big one, That's what Kick is, right? Kick is, at the beginning, it was because when Twitch banned gambling, people are like, oh, I need my dopamine hit, let me go to Kick. right? And then obviously OnlyFriends, even Instagram nowadays, it's it's they know what people want to see, right? Kaoshi, yeah. And then no, before Kaoshi there was another one too, the Polymarket, Polymarket. I'm just realizing how your voice really gets to me in a good way. Gets to you, huh? It's not. I almost said something I shouldn't, so I'm not gonna say it. But anyways, so I think a lot of these newer technologies, besides drone, because obviously that's like you can't fly a drone inside unless you got a like a big open space. That's like obviously has more industrial, delivery drone, military drone. But besides that, everything else, at least I can clearly see there's a way to like monetize it through dopamine. Okay. I mean, that's why Quark looks like that. Okay, that's why uh the not Vito, the well, all the AI stuff, all the VTubers look like that, look like the way they do, right? It's for the most part sex appeals, some are different, but like some are cute, some are but still it's just. Meanwhile, you're looking at like a Facebook trying to push their new tech. It's just very bland, visually bland. It's very like safe. It's no dopamine. Yeah, exactly. No, it's like those video games. People are like, oh, it's like the recently the few like triple A games that failed, right? Same thing. It's like, yes, I agree. The characters, it's you guys can't just cut out whether it's like whatever your political beliefs are, you can't cut out sex appeal. You can appeal to whatever demographic you want to appeal to, you can't cut it out. Like look at anime. Okay, so doesn't matter if it's like Shonen Jump, if it's like everybody shout at each other, just blow earth to half. You need. Okay, I take it back. Okay, fine. Attack on Titan. It's one of the few that doesn't really have any. No, but no. It still does. It's got the like a naked muscle mommy basically that literally crush people to bits, right? Um, as if no. But just think about it, right? Even um, Shonen Jump, like fighting anime, they need their fan service characters. And at least according to Twitter, people have been like working back on it, be like, oh no, that's like disgusting. You should like, ew, this is for fan service. For me, I'm sorry, for me, the way I see it, it's like a chef looking down on using salt or looking down on using too much cheese or something, right? I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Like, okay, like me and Alyssa were like a lactose intolerant Asian thing. Okay, Asian thing. Lactose intolerant. Me drinking like whole milk, no good. Very bad. You don't want it. Terrible. Okay. But for anyone who's not like lactose intolerant,
_6 is now following.
why would you use besides looking cool, why would you use milk alternatives? Be like whatever, right? Okay, almond milk is delicious. Okay, that's oat milk is fine too, but then they do those like weird stuff just so they go, I don't drink milk, right? Like a vegan or something, right? Like nothing's wrong with it, but you can't just make everything vegan basically and be like fan service bad, so no fan service allowed anywhere. And guess what? That kills half the dopamine hit. that means your shit ain't gonna take off. So for VR and AR, no, look back at Facebook's. You're so confused. We're talking about this. So basically, ER. So there have been lots of yeah. So have you seen, like, when they were trying to push the VR thing? Their presentation looks like this. Okay, their fucking presentation look like this. Okay, it's you tell me. Okay, and people are like, wait, why did it fail? Same with the Apple one. Okay, it's like, why 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 would you cut out sex appeal? Okay, waifus and husbandos run the fucking world. Okay, look at all these Chinese games, right? Disgusting. Yeah. No, Twitter, people still do it on Twitter. They're like, okay, we're gonna pitchfork brigade this shit, right? It's like, oh no, this is like fan service. Disgusting. Stop doing it, right? You kill. If the person who's doing the work listens, they kill their work. If they don't listen, they get basically like a brigaded to death on social media. So usually they turn off their social media and keep doing whatever they were doing before. That's the only way to save their work. I'm actually hungry, so I'm going to pick something up to eat. BRB. You're streaming when I go back. It's almost 9, so I'll probably get off around 9ish. Let me look up is Skyana streaming. So I might feature her after I get off. They should show Skyrim VR 1000 mods with Mioldo. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. When YouTube was fucking around with MXR plays, I'm like, why are you doing this? This is terrible. It's like internet became popular on this whole foundation, right? And when something takes off, the corporate takes over, the lawyers take over, they immediately start to take that shit away and say, no, you shouldn't have this because this is problematic. That's problematic, right? And then in 5 to 10 years, sometimes like a Tumblr, they die overnight if they just outright ban it. But if they do it slowly, eventually they get taken over by a different service. Listen, Twitch is suffering from this. Okay, Twitch is suffering from this, right? Because, which I understand, because they sold to Amazon. So in the end, wasn't a bad idea because they do need to clean up to get like a large buyer to step in. But if it wasn't for them to try to clean up the platform, Kick would not even be here, right? And if it wasn't for Adpocalypse over on YouTube, for them trying to clean up stuff, Patreon wouldn't be here. No, look it up. Patreon first came out because of Adpocalypse, because YouTube were taking away lots of people's income on YouTube because they had like a problematic content. And then so the creators like, oh yeah, well, if that's the case, we're gonna have to make money elsewhere. Even if they have to put their content on YouTube, but they would have to figure out like a different, like a separate income stream, right? Their VR efforts are kind of sad. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's just I've tried like a VR chat. You just go on there for a second, you see it, like those models. It's clearly, like lots of like Gunnar stuff, but don't look down on it. It's like, Kelshi, Polymarket, whether you like it or you don't, you can't just say stop doing it, right? Because human nature is there. People want dopamine hit. You can be the largest one and use your, influence to influence people, be like, okay, kids all have ADHD. Maybe we should scale that back, right? Like TikTok. But you can't just say on our platform, no dopamine hits allowed. Because those forms become irrelevant. So in the end, it's even worse. So they end up dying, and then whoever their opponents start to take over, like Twitch. What's funny to me is before quite a few people were complaining about like the gambling, right? If I remember right, Asma was one of the people that was complaining about it, right? It's like, oh, and also pool area, this is disgusting. This is disgusting that. If they don't change something, oh, Twitch is over. The end of Twitch, right? And Twitch actually did something about it. So people move to Kick. Be like, oh yeah, you think this is not good? We're gonna go to Kick. And the fucking Asma, he went to Kick and started complaining about Twitch being too strict. I'm like, no, motherfucker, you're the one of the people that said they need to ban these things, otherwise you leave. So when they did ban those things, a competitor that comes out says, okay, everything you've banned, we will allow on our platform. And the people were complaining about it in the first place ended up moving to the second platform. So in the end, I just look at it and think, like, why would you listen to these people in the first place, right? And second of all, it's like dopamine. You can't just, like, damn, like, my God, it's so frustrating. It's so my point is, long story short, my point is, Facebook, to sell the VR thing, or the AR thing, all you gotta do is go to the furry servers over on VR chat and be like, and just walk around and just walk around. Okay. Anything you can think of. Wait, no, I haven't been on VR chat in a while. Those are still there, right? The the website starts with a chat. The chat, the big site that has like a yellow logo, the chat something site. You guys know that was Omegle, right? Omegle? No, Chat Roulette. That was Chat Roulette before. So Chat Roulette was a big thing back in, I think 16, right? 2016, 17-ish. Because it was really weird. There was people, just doing really weird stuff. Stay away from, once open can't shut. Doors was wide open. My door's wide open? Oh no. Where's my door? Wait, where's Pepper actually? I don't even see Pepper. Is he there? Is he there? No, I don't see him. Anyways, let me see. Kickstarter. Dopamine along with adrenaline is one of the most powerful neurotransmitters in your body. So it's only natural that to keep more people glued to the screen, big tech companies are studying ways to relieve dopamine. Yes. See, that's exactly my point. They hire these people, try to monetize on the dopamine hit. And at the same time, quite often when you look at their tech demos, it's strangely devoid of dopamine. Just the VR stuff I just showed you on Facebook, right? Like when they were pushing their VR stuff, you just know it's like, why am I looking at this? It's boring, right? It's like a Zoom meeting but with 3D characters. If you show me a Zoom meeting between a someone Italian, let's say a Mario, okay, Ezio Auditori, okay, and Tifa. Okay, let's just say a Zoom meeting between two famous Italian person and Tifa. Okay, and people will get the point immediately. It's like, okay, I get it, right? Always the bad stuff. Mamma mia, yeah, exactly, mamma mia. Italian Prime Minister. Okay, Ezio Auditori, and let's not use Mario because is there an Italian sexy Italian character? I can't think of any actually. And Tifa. So basically, and also Tifa. You get it, right? It's an old meme now actually. Not everybody will get it anymore, I think. What was in 25? Which year was the Bowser one? The female Bowser? Yeah, Mario, and then suddenly you get the what's the female Bowser one called? Damn it, I can't think of it. That was 2020, 2021. That was during COVID, I think. Female Bowser, Bowsette, yes, that's one. So just get someone on the line from guys. Remember this? Listen. You want to sell VR? Okay. That's how you sell VR. That's how, and you got waifu. Also, you make husbando too. Okay. So for people that want to complain, you're like, okay, that's fan service. No. You go to, okay, people say, okay, it's like a male gaze, right? Whatever. Okay, fine. Okay, male gaze, like a whatever, like American centric or whatever, right? Okay. Whatever is the most the most popular, like a web novel, like BF. Okay, the most BF romantic. Okay, whatever is the hot thing at the moment, right? Muscular, like tweaks. You don't care. Okay, you do Balzette, you do this. Okay, whatever is relevant during that year, you put these on. Okay, instead of whatever the fuck like Facebook was doing. That's how you sell your VR shit. That's what I'm saying. Because the moment when I went on like a VR chat, lots of people were doing like custom models, right? You guys know the Hash? I think Hash, right? There's like a big YouTube channel. That's what I'm trying to learn right now. The face rigging thing. No. I'm getting face rig. Custom face rig? Custom, please? Face rig? Oh, yeah. The Hash. Yes, Hash. So listen. Okay. Wait. 91 subscribers. Oh, that's not a lot of subscribers. So you guys know this, right? So this channel took off a while ago because the Lapwing. Where's Lapwing? Older one. But anyways, let's say this one. Okay. Face rigging. Okay. So this channel, I think this channel had like less than 50,000 followers when one of the things that took off like a few million views. And this is like a 3D artist, I guess. When I try to, because I'm trying to learn this, right? So when I look it up online, lots of 3D artist channels, they do amazing work. They spend and they stream like day in, day out. Some are like online, I don't even know, like hours and hours and hours, right? Got no views. Because the only people that look at 3D artists are other people that want to learn it, which is not a lot of people, right? Majority of people look at it because, it's like, oh, I'm bored and let me listen to, like, for entertainment, right? kill some time, listen to some music, right? Watch something funny, right? So this is one of the channels that, I mean, I guess like newer ones. Oh yeah, see, 2 weeks ago. Listen, you look at this, you're like, okay, I'm not judging. Okay, I'm not judging nobody. Okay, you tell me why is that one's so no, the most popular. So see, like, okay, in comparison, you just look at whatever is taking off, whatever is not taking off. You tell me why are some taking off and why are the others not taking off. And then you go to Mark Zuckerberg. And see the most popular one there. Yeah, that's a 3.8 million. And you click on all the popular ones. And you tell me why is this popular and why are not the other two videos that's before this one and after this one as popular. You tell me. And meanwhile, Twitter is like, okay, no fan service, no dopamine hit. It's like, no, you can't do that. This is sell VR, sell AR, sell anything, I guess, like entertainment related, right? There's you just okay, hey, listen, you tell me why is this popular? And you look at the famous like VTuber models, same thing. It's just, I don't know. Hey, maybe, maybe, hey, maybe I'm the crazy one, right? The Silicon Valley people getting paid, $200,000 a year. The people that says like, this thing would never work. Okay, sure, maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe they know something that I don't. But just based on my experience, right? MiHoYo games, look at their characters. Why is like a random, like a nobody company, like a tiny little company? I think originally MiHoYo, people that work on MiHoYo came, I think they came from a different studio, like a larger company. I think it was 90s or something. They quit like a different company. They just formed their own like a tiny company and somehow they just took off, right? You tell me why did that happen? I saw that coming and I think it makes sense. Hold on, let me see. Mimoto says, yes, it is true. There are job places for psychologists, physiologists, neurologists, behavior attention by eye tracker poly. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. You can't go against human nature, right? A chef can't just say, use less salt and don't use cheese, and people will like your food more. Doesn't work. Super Chrome browser, no, Bozet. Bozet is the one I was thinking. 2 degrees of that same people who respect ADHD, autism work in such B2B companies who provide neuromarketing researchers or sitting in marketing part of company research. I think those departments, I would imagine they know what they need to sell something, but they're not allowed to say it, or like people don't listen, right? So executives, why they're called executives, because they decide what's what the company's gonna do, right? You usually, okay, because I actually went to school for this. So you basically make presentations. Usually you make a few different plans and you present them and they decide which one the company is gonna pick. So the designers is not there to decide what the company is gonna do. It's never your job. It's your job to make a few like mock-ups, and then the executives look at it and think, okay, to them, whichever
Real
might
Chili is
make them
now
more money.
following.
They say this one might make us more money. They say we'll go with this one. And then is your job to actually expand that idea, right? Is so your job is like a brainstorming, and it's their job to tell you which one you should work on. And so in the end, I think a lot of these people do know, even on a movie set, quite often when you listen to people, even actors, they know a movie is not going to work. But whoever is paying them to be there, they can't say no because they're there to make the money. Even though they know the project can't work, they still get paid, which is sad. But at least to me, I think that's how like triple A games can fail, because whoever is deciding to put that project together is one failing, but underneath, at least enough people usually would even know when the project is about to fail. I agree mostly with you, but there are a few successful exceptions. Oh yeah, no, I'm saying yes. There would definitely be exceptions, but usually that just means whatever they're missing, something else is really, really strong. Okay, like say like a Miyazaki films, right? There's no obvious like sex appeal of most characters, but the style and the it's like Disney because they're aimed towards like a different age range. So obviously the bright colors, the fantasy setting is what draws the people in. So I'm just,
Zero is now
so that's
following.
also, I guess for kids, that's like a dopamine hit, right? So music, good music, same thing. That's like a, for most people, it's like a dopamine hit. Catchy song, right? Like a pop music. A lot of people like to say, "Oh, I hate it," but still, it's very catchy. Why is it catchy? Because your body agrees with it. Your body, oh, this sounds very catchy, right? Beyond Truth, I hear you. Um, you know, Bowser's Bowser's fine too. Um, hello, Will. Business major. No, no, design actually, design major. Um, right. I love you, top. Love you. No, but it's not like art. The actual like design, like how to, it's basically an artist. Usually, it's like I want to do what I want to do, right? Designer, no. Designer is like you think what they might like, and then you try to basically. They even say if there's a really stupid idea, and you think the client might like it, don't present it, because sometimes a client's too stupid to realize something will definitely not work, but they might like it personally. Don't present it because they would all often pick that one and then end up failing because they picked the one that they like personally and they didn't pick the one that more people like. Exactly. Yep. Roblox. Sorry for bad spelling. No, it's like Jaguar. The Jaguar commercial. So people obviously make it like a this whole like left versus right, like it, the way I see it, it's like whoever was deciding on the direction the company was moving in doesn't drive a Jaguar themselves. That's all I'm saying, you know, because they're you guys know what happened, right? Their sales was like, I think for last year, I think April, like there's 1 month, Jaguar sold 40 cars or like 50 cars in Europe altogether. Jaguar, like the car company, because they did the whole like a rebranding. It's just like, just look at me, okay? And I've, I know design, and I look at the ad campaign like it's not gonna work. It's not about, it's like, it's don't, whether I agree with it, the politics or not, it doesn't work because
Cha0s1 is now following.
the people that buy your cars and the message you're sending with that ad are like 180. It doesn't work. You can make an ad that people want, sell cars to those people, make money, and use money to push whatever political agenda you want to push, right? Usually people do it that way. You don't just, yeah, it's Yeah, it's pretty insane because they didn't have those like the British villain ads from Jaguar. Those were like a with a Loki from Avengers. You guys know what I'm talking about. Those ads were really popular back then. VR AVR is part of new internet market. It would change whole game for existing players, companies, and it needs widespread tech as PC phone due to that is not that popular now and big players not focus on that too much. Yeah. So my point is like what needed to happen was like that's how what needed to happen was how YouTube, Twitch, and the internet as a whole got popular. It was things that's now considered kosher by like a legit, I guess, business companies. It's just random shenanigans, like a trolling, funny stuff, right? Um Borderline, like a basically look at MiHoYo characters, right? It's like character design. It's like, yeah, it's got fan service in mind. Male characters and female characters together. On both sides, you can clearly tell it's got like a certain themes in mind of on each character. But meanwhile, I don't know if it's still there, but when I tried VR before, there are rooms that you go in. It's clearly, um, it's like smut. Okay, it's that's what it's called, right? It's like smut. It's people in there just like role playing whatever. No, remember World of Warcraft, the RP server, the Goldshire Inn. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The Goldshire Inn on RP servers in World of Warcraft. I'll show you guys in a second. I don't know if it's. I'm sure like it's on YouTube. Should be fine. Maybe because AVR VR is more about the global local internet than globalistic. I think it's just like they think just pump enough money into it and just make enough ads for it, people will buy it. No, usually like these, at least entertainment focused stuff, you just have some adult like a sex appeal to it. I don't know about gambling, but say like the oh the horse girl game. Why did that get so popular? It's gambling and sex appeal. Boom. There you go. Um I'm here to watch too. Wait, Alyssa, where are you? Oh, I didn't even see. Hello, Alyssa. You got your nails done? You got your nails done? I need to leave. See you, Alyssa. Later. Q-pop. Q-pop. So let me show you guys. So here's Goldshire Inn, right? Oh no, your old WoW players are gonna know already. Goldshire. I think it's called Goldshire Inn. RP. Okay. Oh baby. Oh baby. There you go. Literally the first result says do not visit Goldshire Inn. Oh no. So basically naked elves, lots and lots of naked elves. You can't get like naked and naked, but it's like wait. Wait. No, this is not funny. No, listen, oh my god, just give me a meme already. Yeah, so yeah. So basically lots of um half naked elves. So so these are called RP servers. It's night elves, yeah. Oh, if it was on the horde side, you would see like actual elves, like the light elves too. Pure blood elf. I don't know. Wait. Yes, and I'm watching and doing my bank stuff. Oh, yeah. You're doing your bank stuff. There's limits on what sex appeal can sell. Yeah. So Gemward, that's what I'm saying. There's there's boundaries on both sides, I think. So what ends up happening is it's not good when you push over the limit on either side, right? So, on one side is this. Okay, we're talking about this. We're talking about this. Okay, just um just Zoom meeting with your coworkers and everybody talk like as if they're actually AI, right? And on the other side is Go share in on RP server. Okay. I think the distance between these are pretty far away. On the other side is real VR chat. Oh, let me see. VR chat RP. Yeah, it's just weird, right? Because when I actually used so when I actually used it, there was, oh, I don't know if I can show this though. Let me find, it's like Second Life, okay? It was the really old tech, Second Life, right? And it was based like a VR chat. And the Facebook, like a Meta, they were basically trying to mimic Second Life, because Second Life people were buying, oh, here's a real life baby, little beast. Oh shit, I can't show any of this. But anyway, so when you actually use VR, you do see a lot of it. Oh, baby, he's gonna try to climb on top of me. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's a this is a little VR companion right there. Oh, yeah, I found some, but when you actually use VR, there are lots of even just free models. You do see it, but on any of the promotional um materials, you don't see any of it, because it's like, the company's just starting out thinking it's like, okay, we gotta satisfy the legal department first, because we gotta hit the road running. Basically, we need to start making monetize this like from day one. And I just don't think that's it's a good idea to do it, because anything online, you know you gotta make people want to use it somehow. Get rid of gambling, get rid of sex appeal, get rid of, you can't mention the word alcohol, because YouTube tried to ban alcohol for before. There were a few channels that got like a tagged for adult channels, because they're like wasn't like a bartender. There was like a really popular bartender channel, almost got in trouble for it. And then recently, this was like within a year, they were trying to limit, I think, the gun channels. It's like a the just like a shooting range. Some of the YouTube like YouTube channels are basically like they set place in like a shooting range, just people showing different guns, right? So they try to do something with it not long ago, maybe could be almost a year ago now, but still like somewhat recently. Um, it's, I don't know. When I look at it, I just think, everybody laments about like, oh, 1984 government overreaching. And then when it actually happens, people are like, oh yeah, oh, that's no good. That's no good. My point is, eventually that stuff kills the a website, because you take away all the, the fun stuff. It's like, oh, it's childish. It's very childish. The memes, the trolling, this is it's just nothing but fan service, But obviously, one thing people can agree on is kill cats. So the only thing left on the internet is just kill cats and nothing else. Pepper, a VR familiar. Yes, this is actually AI. You guys, no, baby, it's okay. This is AI. He's a hologram. Oh, no. Don't. Sorry, Twitch. No, please. Ow. Jesus. Be careful, Pepper, okay? Cool cat, yeah. He just want to say something, yep. Oh, baby Pepper, you gotta... Pepper, you... Pepper, please. Oh, you okay, baby? What do you want? You want food? I think he just woke up, so he's very dizzy. You can tell. He was sleeping for 2 hours. He didn't show up at all on stream. Look at you. You just got up? Yeah. He's so warm. You can tell when he just gets up, his body's like all. You okay, baby? Yeah, he's dizzy. As cats do, yeah. Dizzy. You want some food? Oh, being naughty. Wants attention, I think. I should we're going back to Prohibition, baby. Yeah. Let me look up someone I can raid, and I should. Oh, he wants attention. He's no, baby, no, don't bite on it. Let me look up someone I can raid. Let's see, baby, what are you doing, baby? Is Sky online? Is Sky on? Let's see. Oh, streams. Lots of people follow today. Very nice. Let's see. Sky. Oh, she was in chat, so let me just scroll up. Oh, I guess she was streaming before she tagged the stream. Anyone else I know? Thanks for well. Anyways, she's not live. Yeah, she yeah. I think she was just hanging out. Looks like she streamed yesterday. But Alyssa should be here tomorrow. Yeah, take care of Venom. Yeah, he's just feeling needy. I just need to hold him for a while. And this clothes, he doesn't like it. This is this is not Fluffy. He's confused. Where's your fur? Where's your fluffy fur? I need to put on my fluffy pajamas. No, I'm sure I probably look like a cat to him, because it's actually brown. Oh, do I see? It's like a gray. It literally looks like a gray cat. It's like a short fur, gray and soft. And whenever I lay like this, and I wear that, just immediately he looked at me like, oh, just jumps on here and climbs on my and just like try to fall asleep. But whenever I'm not wearing it, he still tries to climb on me, but just immediately he just leaves. He's like, no, this is not cutting it. What happened to your fur? Did you shave? Huh? You're a cat. Don't shave. That's weird. Anyways, well, have a good night, everybody. Time to play with Pepper. Pepper time. Oh, by the way, Alyssa, you still here? Never mind. I think she was just tagging me on her phone. Oh, you're still here. Well, anyways, yeah. So good night, everybody. And yeah, if you have any questions about the bank stuff, just ask me. Latest.